One of the first successful Russian-backed misinformation efforts of the 2020 election tricked Donald Trump Jr. and Ted Cruz into helping spread false claims about Portland protesters. Tricked? Are you sure? It looks like coordination from where I am. Yeah. Like how I trick my dog to swallow a pill covered in squeezed cheese. So was the Russian video fake? I don't understand what this article is trying to say. I saw the live stream. Protesters in Portland burned 2 Bibles and an American flag in the street. So did anyone read the article? The only thing that was false was that 1 Bible was burned and not a stack, as Ian Miles Chong said. As a matter of fact, that Russian media actually got it right. https://twitter.com/rupley/status/1289527547366080512 s=21. They said a Bible which was 100% accurate. Chong was the one that embellished, and then Cruz and Jr. retweeted. So if you're going to blame anyone for starting false info, blame Chong. So I'm asking, what false claims were spread? Come on people, I did this search in 5 minutes. Don't fall for headlines. Wait, is this for real? That article, which is bemoaning fake news, says that the Portland riots have been mostly peaceful, other than a few times when people lit bonfires. They are intentionally trying to make people picture instances where groups of people are just setting fires for warmth and light. I don't think it matters what side of the political spectrum you fall on. I assume 100% of us can agree that their own wording is incredibly misleading. I doubt anyone here read the article. Basically, they retweeted someone who said protesters burned a stack of Bibles. In reality, only 1 Bible, and an American flag, was burned in this one instance. Not exactly the scandal they're making it out to be. Someone could just as easily call this article misleading for saying the protests have been largely peaceful, or for the headline itself. The irony of an article about Russian misinformation actually being full of misinformation itself. LMAO. This is a pretty pathetic excuse for an article, my man. Oh, my God, they fell for it? They said the rioter burned a stack of Bibles when they only burned 1 Bible. LOL. I mean, it's on video. Wait, what? Russia Today tweets a video that shows a Bible was burned, which seems to have actually happened. Some US right-winger turns that into a stack of Bibles, and Trump turns that into a claim that Antifa are the real fascists. And somehow that is now a Russian misinformation campaign? And the Americans who each put their own exaggerations on the story were tricked into doing so? Seriously? That is America's understanding of a disinformation campaign or meddling. Wow, just wow. I always knew that America was doing a lot of spin doctoring, but that is outright made up. So far I thought that there was at least kernel of truth to what America spreads, but I guess I was too naive there. Who the fuck brings a bunch of Bibles to a protest? I like how everyone is upset about how they retweeted a Russian post and not the fact that protesters were literally burning books. New definition of misinformation. Truth we don't like. My favorite part of the article is where they don't deny the accusation. In Portland, Oregon, protests against police brutality have continued for more than 70 consecutive days. The protesters themselves have been largely peaceful, but have also on some occasions lit bonfires. Yeah. Just some peaceful bonfires, nothing more has happened. Meanwhile, someone threw a pipe bomb at the courthouse a week or 2 back. Misinformation. There was video of them burning Bibles, even Snopes confirmed it. This is laziest attempt at propaganda if I ever seen it. So to sum it up, there were protesters at a BLM protest that burned multiple Bibles in an effort to start an even bigger fire. But they weren't BLM protesters, they don't know who they were, it wasn't a stack of Bibles, just at least 2 were confirmed on video. Who are you going to believe, the truth overlords or your lying eyes? So let me get this straight. The misinformation here is that Antifa burned only 1 Bible, instead of several. Is this really what our news has come to? Holy shit. From the article about misinformation. The protesters themselves have been largely peaceful, but have also on some occasions lit bonfires. What's really been going on? One shot near downtown Portland protest, http://katu.com/news/local/1 in custody after shot fired near downtown Portland protest. BLM rioter/pedophile stabs man in Portland during riot. https://www. kgw.com/mobile/article/news/crime/1 stabbed near protest suspect in custody /283A7C490CA37A1488A7BC5BA88A6600FA7F. 22 BLM rioters face federal charges in Portland. https://www. Justice. gov/yoseo or/pr/22 arrested facing federal charges after weekend protest federal courthouse Portland. Portland BLM rioter faces federal arson/explosive charges for throwing IED at federal courthouse. https://www. kptv. com/news/doj 18-year-old arson suspect arrested for throwing explosive device at Portland courthouse /article_3AA C312CD39711EAA08744B4879 HTML. Portland BLM rioters block exits and attempt to burn down police station with multiple officers trapped inside. https://www. kptv. com/news/Mayor Wheeler on rioters setting fire at Portland Police Building. You are attempting to commit /article_8E01541ED83911EA87364B746B5214776 HTML. 32-year-old man faces federal arson charge in May 29. Fire inside Justice Center at start of Portland protests. https://www. Oregon Live. com/crime/2020/07/32-year-old man faces federal arson charge stemming from fire inside Justice Center. HTML. Etc. Etc. This shit article is so purposefully manipulative it's insane. https://www.com/rupley/status/1289527547366080512 s=20. LMAO, even this shit article admits that protests were only largely peaceful. Tricked is a very understated word for someone whose dad has had most of his previous campaign staff and some of his White House staff investigated for being in collusion with Russia. So let me get this straight. Trudeau Jr. and Cruz said they were burning Bibles. They used a video of them literally burning Bibles as evidence. The video was taken at the same time and place that they said. How is this misinformation? This article is bullshit. Protesters are largely peaceful but have lit the occasional bonfire. Is this supposed to be satire? You can say whatever you want, but a local CBS reporter for Coin who live-streamed the Portland protest shows Bible burning and flag burning on the streets of Portland, Oregon. https://www. Coin. com/news/protest/night 64 Portland firefighters for BLM vigils and community healing / Protesters in Portland, Oregon, burned American flags and Bibles during anti-racism protests in the summer of 2020. True. Snopes spoke with Peterson, who said that he had seen a truck handing out free Bibles earlier in the day and confirmed with protesters that the book he saw burning was a Bible. The videos were captured outside the Marco Hatfield U.S. Federal Courthouse. https://www. Snopes. com/factcheck/Portland protesters burn Bibles / Briefing. I don't suppose the mods of this place give a shit, but this article is pure editorials, opinion, analysis, and not about any actual world news that is news of a new event of the past few days. Editorials, opinion, analysis, banned under the rules of this place. The primary source of this piece is in fact another editorial's, opinion, analysis, from the NYT. Not that mods give a shit. Oh, it was only one Bible, and a few buildings. That's much better. /s. Except they actually did burn Bibles. The fucking article cited here is itself disingenuous. Largely peaceful and on occasions have lit bonfires. Come on now, protesters. Is that what we're referring to them as? Inform yourself and go watch the videos of the destruction and the chanting of all cops are bastards. Miserable. Imagine trying to spin Trump talking about the absolute anarchy, violence, local government ineptitude and destruction, which will eventually lead to middle class and business flight in Portland, and try to spin it as another Russia conspiracy. It's unbelievable they're focusing the issue of only one Bible being burned by protesters rather than what was reported by RT as a stack of Bibles. Bro, come on. RT covering the protesters is irrelevant, as well as tiny discrepancies on non-relevant issues. Fact is, Portland's a fucking huge mess right now, and this article itself is misinformation in itself for downplaying that fact by focusing on red herrings. Fortunately, most Americans see right through the journalistic gaslighting garbage like this article.